What is going on, everybody? Today we're going over At&t stock, ticker symbol T. Everybody knows them. They are paying you around 7% dividend, which is crazy. Awesome price today, around 28 bucks. I've done a video about them a couple of months ago when I found the fair value to be around 36. We're gonna do an update video to find the fair value as of today. The price then 3-4 months ago was 28. The price today is around 28, but I do think that this At&t TV, where they got HBO Plus, will be a game changer for this stock moving forward. You can get HBO Max, HBO this, HBO that, with all those channels. That's gonna change their stock to the upside, in my opinion. With that being said, let's get started with At&t stock. Yep, I've done a video about At&t when I started my YouTube channel 3-4 months ago. Price was around 28, 29, something like that. Same price today. I was very surprised by this. The dividend 7%, then it's 7.4% now. This is a massive dividend for it's not a growth company. This is At&t. You know, everybody knows At&t. Look at the market cap, $200 billion. They're not going anywhere down. They can only go up with this HBNO. I'm gonna go over the financials, then I'm gonna put all the numbers in the Buffett formula that I like to use, and we're gonna find the fair value if anything changed. Again, as I said last time I've done these ratios, we found the fair value to be 36. Nothing happened since then. The price was still the same, but you did get a dividend for maybe once or twice. Let's find the fair value as of today. There are two numbers that I need to find, and if the first number is a negative, the earning per share in the summary tab, which it is for At&t, you just go to the analysis tab and you go here. The first one, earning estimate, earning per share. This is what we're looking for this tab. Average estimate for this year, looking for 2021. I don't care about next 2022 or next quarter, all that stuff. So I'm taking this number, current year 2021, average estimate earning per share $3.14. That's the number that I'm gonna put in the Excel to find the fair value. And if you scroll down, the other number that I need to find is this one. Next 5 years per annual, At&t are gonna grow by 1%, 1.36%. That's not, you know, that's why the price doesn't move in the last, I don't know how long, probably a year. If you see here, the last 5 years they grew by almost 9%. Okay, 8.9% in the last 5 years. And the next 5 years they're gonna shrink to like 1.3%. That's not good. It's not good, but I do think that the At&t HBO deal TV is gonna add more customer, more subscription base, and money will come. And until that happens, and we're gonna find the fair value, but until that happens, you just wait and sit on a 7.4 dividend, which is, I think, the main reason why people buy the stock. They don't think it's gonna do like a Tesla move or Neo or something like that. That's basically what I think. But you know, they're not gonna grow too much. From 9% to 1.3, it's not a lot. Either way, I need that number as well into my formula, so let's go there. Tell how to value a stock like Warren Buffett. You can read the book The Intelligent Investor, 600 pages long, and find the formula by yourself, or just grab a copy from the description below and find the fair value of any stock that you wanna analyze, as long as you got a couple of things, positive numbers. Earning per share, we found it's a positive 3.14, and we got this number, the growth, and where I show you on the analyst tab, 136. As long as you got these two numbers as a positive, you're good to go, and you can find any fair value of any stock. Let's see what else we got. This is a constant, this is a constant, this is a constant, all from the book. And we need to find the AAA bond yield. I'm gonna look At&t bond yield instead of corporate bond yield as the book suggested. I found it more accurate. We got the price today, and once 28. Once I found the bond yield of At&t, I'm gonna find the fair value of the stock, as well as the price that we will be a buyer. We will see if anything changed since the $36 valuation a couple of months ago. And before we do that, let's go over AT&T Financial. I'm in the financial tab of AT&T. Let's go over the income statement. First of all, I want to see that it's growing. I got the total year 2020. That's a good thing. So I got the total year. Total revenue, look at this, shrunk from 181 billion to 171 billion. They lost $10 billion. It's a dividend. People buy AT&T for the dividend. That's basically what they buy. Let's see some ratios that Buffett like. Look at the gross profit is amazing. I think it's like 50%. Let's do the calculation real quick. AT&T has a gross profit of 53%. Okay? The Buffett ratio means that if you have over 40% gross, you are pretty good to go. How I calculated this, just an FYI, if you want to do some financials statements for your favorite companies, you just take this number, gross profit, and you divide it by the total revenue. Anything over 40% is pretty super solid plus, as they say. Let's find the net. So they have 53% gross. Oops. 53% gross. Let's find how much net. The net income is kind of bad. I assume this is because of the deal they did with entering the TV and HBO. They went from 14 billion plus to 5 billion negative. So they're down almost $18-19 billion for the year, probably by purchasing that, getting into the TV section, which is you hold AT&T for the dividend. That's all. There's nothing to calculate or anything like that. It's that simple. If you want to buy AT&T, you don't do it because you think it's gonna do 10x. You do it because you get paid 7+% dividend a year. It's that simple. But either way, let's keep going. Going on in the cash flow section, and we got here issue of capital stock, issuing more shares, diluting the shareholders. $4 billion compared to almost 1.8 billion compared to 700 million. So they're adding more shares, and this is why the stock doesn't move. There's more and more shares in the marketplace, and that's diluted the shareholders, which the price doesn't move. The dividend that's all it is here. They do issue debt of 40 billion, but they did repay a debt of 50 billion, which is pretty nice. I like that figure. They paid 50 billion while taking only 40. It's not bad at all. They also did a buyback, okay, $5.5 billion compared to 2.5 billion compared to 600 million. So that tells me, guys, right here, this line right here, repurchase of capital stock, buyback, 5.5 billion compared to 2.5 compared to 600 million. It tells me that the management think that AT&T stock is cheap. I think it's cheap. And they're buying it $28, 27, 29, anything under 30, they're buying, and they're getting a 7% dividend as well. This is a great number. That's a key number. No, they're trying to compete with the market, with the HBO expansion, all that stuff. They try to compete, and until they do, this is a waiting time. You just wait and you sit on a 7% dividend. But it clearly shows me this figure right here, 5.5%, $5.5 billion buyback in 2020. In 2020, pandemic and everything, that shows me that the management thinks that AT&T stock is super cheap. That's what I see. Let's find the fair value of AT&T. In order to find the last piece of our Excel, you just Google AT&T corporate bond, and you look for something normal. You look for a normal number, not too high, not too low. I got this number 4.75. Okay, that's a good one. Probably I will use this. 6.5% is probably too high. They will most likely, this is for 2029. So until then, I assume they will refinance this for like 4.5%. Anything else we got in here? I got 8% for 2031. So as I say, they started like, hey, let's give some high 7-8% to get some money and relax our bondholders, and then they just refinance it to a very cheap rate as time goes by. They're not gonna pay 7-8%, so I'm gonna use this number 475 in our Excel. Like in the Excel, guys, I put this number 475, and basically once I click enter, I'm gonna find the fair value of AT&T. I want to see if it went down from around 36 value a couple of months ago. Most likely it did, because the earning, the negative net income, it doesn't look good. You know, it's not gonna go to $100 anytime soon. But you buy AT&T for the dividend. It's all it is. And as long as the fair value is a little above 28, maybe 30 something, you know, you just collect the dividend and you're a happy camper. Don't expect the price to be 50, 60, 100 and so on. Just, it's not real. Before I hit enter, guys, let me introduce myself real quick. My name is Eve, also known as Finance After 40. While I'm new to YouTube, I got about 20,000 plus community members following me on TikTok, where we do some selling options for income, crypto, all that good stuff, as well as all the stuff in the description below. Feel free to grab a copy of this Excel to find the fair value of other stock that you like, sell some options for income, and many good stuff. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you gain any value from me. That being said, let's find the fair value of AT&T stock. So 32.63. Okay, 32.63, that's the fair value according to everything. They did went down a little bit from 36 to 32, but they're expanding with the HBO, and you just sit and wait for the price and to go up from 28 to 32, and until then you get paid 7.4% dividend. Sweet dividend, not bad at all. The price that you will be, ideally the price that you will be a buyer, is around 21.80. Let's call it $22, which is, you know, I don't think it will go from 28 to 22 because of the dividend, but this is like super safe number. If you are holding AT&T, comment below if you're enjoying the dividend. You're not gonna go to $100 anytime soon, but most likely you are buying AT&T for the dividend. That's, and I think in my conclusion, is the ideal situation for this stock. Basically 32 is not bad at all. It's still 10-12% from here, something like that. If you are enjoying my content and gaining value, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, guys. Leave a comment below if you own AT&T and are you enjoying the sweet dividends that you get every 3 months from them. I think it's like 50 something cents every quarter. Comment below how much it is. Only if you gain value, subscribe. Thank you guys very much, and go grab a copy of this Excel as well in the description below, plus some other great stuff that I have in the description of each and every video that I have. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah.